This is the split tool and it is used for cutting your videos on CapCut. If you are still using this split tool to cut your videos, then you are doing it completely wrong. Let me show you why. Alright, so in the last video I showed you guys how to cut videos on CapCut. So for example, if you want to remove the dead space right here, you just have to go over to that point you want to cut. You click on the clip and then you click on split. Then you go to the next part, you want to remove the clip and then you click on split at that point again. Then you click on the clip and then click on delete. So that's just the conventional way to delete and cut out clips on CapCut. But when you're working on large files, you'll find this time consuming because you are doing 8 different actions just to remove a particular clip from your video. So in this video, I'm just going to show you how the best way to cut clips on CapCut. So we can just reduce the 8 actions into literally just 2 actions. So what I want you to do is head over to shortcuts. So right here where it says split, I want to change this to, I want to start assigning keyboard keys for these actions. When I'm editing videos, I usually have the mouse on my right hand and my keyboard on my left hand. So I want to make sure that when I'm assigning keys to these actions, I want everything to be on the left hand side of the keyboard. So for these actions, I want to assign the letter Q, W, and E to them. So for split, I'll just click on it and then you can click on continue editing. So you want to change this to E. Then you click on save. So when you just move at any point on it, you can just press E on your keyboard and it will make a split at that point. You can just move on, go to any point and click on E and it will make a split at that point. But that's just like half of the actions. So you want to go to shortcut again. You want to scroll down to the point where you see delete left and delete right. So you want to assign the letters Q and W, which has already been assigned already. But if your letters are different, you want to assign Q to delete left and W to delete right. You can also assign any letters you like depending on your style or which letter you find convenient. But I'll just leave this as Q and W. And when you are done, you click on save. But this is already Q and W, so there's no option to save this right here. So you just have to click on save to do it. So whenever you want to make a cut, maybe you want to remove this dead space, this silence, you just have to go to that point. You click on your E on the keyboard and it will make a split at that point. And when you go over to this point, you can click on Q and it will split this side and delete everything towards the right. So you can see that. Also, you can also do W. I think many of you guys will not be using this one more often because you're always editing from left to right. But nevertheless, you can just go over to this point right here. And you go to this point right here and you can click on E to make a split at that point and maybe move to this point right here. And when you click on W, it will split this point and delete everything towards the right. Alright, so E is to split, your Q is to delete to left, and W is to delete to right. So that's how you can start cutting clips faster rather than going to and fro several times.